If my eyebrows looked this good the night we met and hooked up,
I would have been pregnant.
I would have been pregnant too.
Hi, guys!
I'm Troy.
I'm Chase.
And together we are Troy and Chase.
Troy and Chase. So today we're going to be doing a little story time for you guys. A slightly sexual, fun story time about the first night we met, but specifically the first time we hooked up.
Yeah, disclaimer, we do not recommend hooking up on the first night you're meeting somebody. That's not the best option.
No.
But we share everything with you guys already, so might as well share this.
Basically, you guys know, and if you don't, we met because of our friend who introduced us. We lived in 2 different states, and we'd been talking to each other for like about a month, right? Or 2?
About a month and a half.
About a month and a half before we met in person, and when we met in person, it was when I drove up there to see Troy. Drove up to West Virginia to see Troy in his dorm room.
So a little bit before this night, neither of us were sexual. We were both just like...
No, it was so totally innocent, like...
It was like an innocent, like, he, can't wait to, like, peck you. Little did we know.
Can't wait to cuddle.
Little did we know.
Yes, it escalated very quickly, but I'm happy that we, were innocent at first. I wanted to get to know you for you, you know.
Basically, he came to my dorm room, and everything was fine. Like, that night, we just hung out, we talked, we cuddled, and blah, blah.
Yes.
And then I remember going to bed, and I was the big spoon.
You were the big spoon, and I was the little spoon. Because initially, we were like, I'm going to be the little spoon, and you'll be the big spoon. Now we don't do that. It switches up. But
now we call it tongs.
We tong.
We, like, tong each other.
Like, we face each other. And
yeah, tong, guys.
Tonging.
Make that a thing. But, yeah, I was big spoon.
I was little spoon.
And basically, I don't remember anything except for, like, waking up at, like, 2 a.m. and Chase was on top of me, like, just kissing all over me.
Yeah, it got real heated.
Like, I was like, okay, like, this is a thing. And it was a thing.
It was a thing. It was a good thing, too. It was like fireworks were going on.
It was a steamy thing.
Yes.
I was like, okay.
How did you like react when like we hooked up for the first time? Like how'd you feel inside? On the
inside, I was feeling good.
How did you like feel about what was happening?
I felt very moist.
Don't say that. Ew.
I just wanted to trigger everybody. I'm sorry, guys. No, I felt very good.
Good. I trusted you a good bit. I trusted you a lot before we met in person, just talking to you. And when I met you in person, I just felt very connected to you. And I felt like I wasn't embarrassed of myself around you, so...
Wait, would that be considered a one-night stand if we didn't continue dating after?
Yes, I assume so.
Nice.
Yeah, so we avoided that. Because we did continue dating. In fact, I asked you.
You asked me out before that, so we were technically dating.
So we were technically together.
It was just the first night we met, which makes us kind of sluts. But, like, I want to be a slut with you.
Well, look at it this way.
We're sluts together?
No. I mean that too. But we were a long-distance relationship, and it's not like we were going to get to see each other the next 2 days, like in the next 2 days after I left, you know?
Yeah.
So I was going back states away, and we were going to be states apart. So it's not, I don't look at it as a bad thing.
You needed that Troy that you couldn't get.
Well, the dynamic is different when you're a long-distance relationship. Of course we hooked up on the first night, you know?
Of course, dummy.
Why wouldn't we? Because we're going to be away from each other for such a long period of time after. It wasn't that long.
It was literally 2 weeks.
Still 2 weeks. But as far as we knew, it could have been forever. I don't judge us.
I judge us a little bit. But, like, it's okay. I judge us every day, so. Yeah, that was, I don't know. It was weird because, like, I remember one conversation we had, like, before we met, and it was literally, I'm so sorry for talking about this, but talking about dick sizes.
Don't talk about
And that was the only conversation I remember ever being kind of sexual.
I remember that too.
That's the only thing I remember. Like,
Ever.
It wasn't even like, girl, I'm gonna tap that ass. But girl, that ass.
I can't believe you talked about that. No, that's the only time that we were ever, like, hinted at being sexual. Other than that, we kept it pretty clean. We were very innocent with each other. Like, it was more like, let's get to know you for your interests, what you do, what's your life story type of thing.
Yeah. And I feel like this is also okay to talk about, because, like,
we've been together for 2 years.
we've been together for 2 years.
We're like grandpas.
Yeah.
in our
like,
relationship.
I feel like we are grandpas in our relationship.
In gay years, we're grandpas.
If you're a gay couple and you survive 2 years, like, you're basically dying.
You just dated someone throughout your whole high school career, practically.
Like, get your tombstone ready, because you are 97 and a half. Both of you.
Was it awkward for you at all?
I mean, the only awkward part was waking up.
And it happened?
And it was like
What's
about
going on?
I was like, oh, okay.
You
like,
just thought I was this innocent little...
Well, I was asleep at first when you started kissing me. What made you start kissing me?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't planning, honestly, I wasn't planning to, like, get, sexual the first night. I wanted to, like, cuddle and stuff, but once you're in that situation, it's kind of hard to resist the urge, I guess, you know?
So, if we learned anything today, it's Chase is a horny bastard.
I am not.
And I was innocent until he came along.
I am not.
And crushed my innocence.
I'm innocent too. But yeah, I will say, we were in a twin bed, in a dorm room. Troy's roommate wasn't there, thankfully.
The first night.
But
that's a whole other story time.
We've never thought of that.
Stay tuned for night 2.
Night 2's coming up. But yeah, I was in a twin bed, and I never really remember feeling so, like, cramped. The second time I came up, when we slept by the window, that's when it started being like, okay, we're in a twin bed, and I'm real hot, you know?
Well, it was real hot.
It was the summer, yes.
Yeah.
In the summertime.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Okay. Anywho, but yeah, the first time it wasn't bad. It was cold, so like I think I just wanted to snuggle up to you for warmth. You know?
You got warmth.
We got warmth. But yeah, I don't know. After that night, I felt very bonded to you. I didn't feel like I didn't know you anymore. I felt like you were honestly.
You knew me.
Yeah, I didn't feel like
me.
you were just a stranger in my life anymore. I felt like you were one of the closest people to me. Like, you know, actually,
I was close.
At that point in time, you were probably the closest person in my life.
I was real close.
Because friends, what are those? So I felt like that night bonded us together. It was a very big turning point in the course of Troy and Chase.
We turned a lot.
If that night did not happen, if I never came,
We turned a lot.
We wouldn't be here today. So yeah, that's a little... We didn't really touch that much on what happened before or after because we've already talked about that so much. Like, with the dorm room, like when I met you in person.
Yeah.
We never really talked much about the freaky.
And this might have been like TMI, but like, what do we have to lose? YouTube's already banning us, so like, might as well just
I think...
Be more controversial.
Be more controversial? That's my middle name.
Chase Controversial Young.
That's me.
I like it. Oh. Did you just slap the wall?
I was trying to slap your butt, but I slapped the wall.
I mean, same thing, so.
Are you happy you hooked up with me? If you
I
don't
mean...
say yes, I'll be upset.
Yes.
Thank you. I was happy I hooked up with you too, buddy.
Thanks. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the story time. If you didn't, then you must be a hater.
You're an alien from outer space because you're mean?
If you dislike this video, you're gonna be the first person adopted by aliens, and not even the cool kinds that like pee with their fingers.
Okay.
Like the mean kind.
The
that,
cute
like,
ones with the big eyes, they're like, bleep, blurp, blurp.
No, they get the mean ones. If they dislike.
Like the ones that are like.
If you like this video, you get the cool ones that pee out their fingers.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be posting videos weekly still. We're not dead.
We're not dead. Yes, we're just trying to figure out everything. If you want to watch more videos,
check them out,
here, girl.
Yes.
Our Patreon's right here. Please check this one out because
yes,
this one is our baby.
This is our baby right here. Super special, and we're still like making some like improvements to that, so it's gonna get
stay tuned in
good.
the next week or two. Yeah, and make sure to subscribe because every time you don't subscribe, we end up getting not
kicked
that
in
close.
the face by Miranda Lambert.
Basically, we don't get to 50,000, so do it.
Kicked in the face. Yes.